So it is a great joy for me to be standing in the Owen Memorial Rose Garden out here in Eugene. And now tell me your name and what position do you have here?
I'm Daphne Sampson, and I'm a Park Specialist 3, and I'm the field lead here for the Rose Garden.
And I have to say, you know, we're so used to the International Rose Test Garden in Portland, but I'd forget that there are so many beautiful rose gardens in so many cities, and I had not heard of this, so we were delighted to be here. Tell me a little bit of the history, how it came about.
So in the 50s, George Owen, who owned this original piece of property, donated approximately 3.5 acres of land to the city of Eugene. He was a city councilman, and his house was here and donated a handful of roses, and then over the years, more property has been added in.
Because clearly then he loved roses.
I think he loved roses, and I think he just recognized the need for a special gem that need, a rose garden for Eugene.
And so then over time now, I was reading some information about this place, and it started out with like 1,200 roses at one time, but now you're over 4,000 roses here.
Over 4,000 roses, over 450 different species. We have a huge old garden section, and that's really what's put this garden on the map. If you look in a book of old rose gardens of the world, little old Owen Memorial Rose Garden in Eugene, Oregon is in there because of our old heritage collection.
Right, they're lovely.
So,
and then we're standing in a more modern part of the garden.
This is the modern formal garden, this area here. And as you can see, it looks quite beautiful as well, and a lot of bloom and a lot of color.
And it's ironic that this is in the modern garden because you are also well known to many people about the tree behind us, which is a very, very old heritage cherry tree, right?
State heritage cherry tree. And it blooms in March or March, April, depending on the season.
Yeah.
We just had the fence put around it to help protect the tree. We're working on a tripod system to upgrade the current stands to just help hold the tree and keep it maintained.
And there's still all kinds of things that occur. I mean, you have wedding events here. You have people. In fact, when we drove in, there was a group of ladies bringing their lunch to eat over there. That was adorable.
Yes.
So tell me, there's some activity going on around where the weddings are at, though. There's some changes there happening. What's that?
So in the area around the gazebo is all new, renovated, old garden roses. In the past, it was kind of a perennial, and really.
More perennials than roses.
More perennials. It was all perennials, and really what this garden needs is in the past there was a lot of old garden roses here that have been lost.
Yeah,
they've been lost, and we want to bring those back, and so that's
what you guys are doing now.
That's the direction this garden needs to go.
And then, I know that you work in the garden, but this is so beautiful. It can't be done alone. How do you get people here?
So there's 2 staff people that work here, myself and my coworker. And we have 1 volunteer work party a month with about 5 to 6 volunteers, so we can welcome volunteers, and it's the second Thursday of each month from 9 to noon.
Every garden is beautiful year-round, but there is a specific time for roses. When is that time of main blooming?
Yes, so pretty much starting in about mid-May to end of June, first part of July. I wouldn't push it past that for the full bloom of the whole garden.
Well, we are so fortunate at Garden Time to see so many beautiful, wonderful gardens, and to find this one in Eugene is delightful. But I have to say, every one of those wonderful gardens has volunteers. So if you love roses, or if you just love to be outside, for more information on how you can volunteer and for more information on the hours and when you can come out and see this wonderful place, go to gardentime.tv. We will click you over to the Eugene Parks Department website. You can get all that information or sign up to volunteer. Daphne, really such a delight, my friend.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you very much for this.